Take a look at the numbers here. The United States imports about a third of all the raw steel it uses, more than 90% of all the aluminum it uses, and these proposed tariffs would push up the cost of that by 25 and 10% respectively. That's money that would have to be paid by the foreign companies that wanted to get their products onto U.S. soil. So yeah, if it became more expensive for them, it could help U.S. producers of steel and aluminum by making them more competitive, especially since they've complained for years about unfair practices overseas anyway. But what about all the companies that rely on that raw material to make cars and airplanes and equipment and aluminum cans and appliances? What about those companies? Because now they would face a different supply chain where there may be shortages, there may be higher prices, and that could affect an awful lot of people in other fields. One estimate has it that more than 80 times as many people work making stuff out of that raw material than in actually producing the raw material. Those people would now potentially face uncertain wages, uncertain hours, maybe more offshoring, not to mention what might happen with consumers out there. One estimate says some products in some places could go up by 15%. I don't think we really know that, but we do know that there is uncertainty about the consumer market and what the impact would be. Here's another question though. Does this actually get at the trade practices of other countries? Does it strike a blow for that? It depends on who you're talking about and how this would actually be applied, because we don't have the details yet. This is where the United States gets its foreign steel from. Canada, the biggest supplier, then Brazil, South Korea, Mexico, Russia, and so forth. You know who's not on the top 10 though? China. The country that the United States, the president, has said so many years is not being a fair trading partner out there. This is the one that President Trump has said he wants to get at. Would this get at them? It might, but the numbers suggest only after it had an impact on a lot of long-standing trade allies and possibly unleashed a trade war with very uncertain outcomes.